Do you give gifts back when someone's giving you a gift?
If they're gonna try to use it to control me,
But how would you
have
know?
it. Clearly, right now, we're dealing with a woman that has picked one guy who leads with his ego and another
Yeah.
guy who has got nothing to lead with.
At least one is leading, you know?
Who is the common denominator here? It's her.
But
And then you
also-
want to sit there and say, oh, she's got to think about her kids.
Yeah.
You should really be thinking about these things beforehand, before you get into another relationship with someone that cannot provide for you.
Yes. Welcome back to another episode of One on One. I am your host for today. It's your boy Sukali, aka Melinda the Fourth. We've got a really good episode in store for you today. I am sitting here with Timmy.
Hi guys.
You're most welcome.
Thank you.
Are you looking forward to see who you've been paired up with today?
I want to see, please. I just pray they have sense.
Eh,
I don't have time for people with no sense.
what, they don't have sense?
Then we'll send the person out now. They will go back home.
Alright, let's see who Timmy's going to be paired with today. Hey. High profile. Yeah? Hey. Wow.
How are
Lovely
you?
to see you today. How are you?
Fantastic.
We've got Apollo in the studio. Are you okay? How you feeling, Mr. High Profile?
Are you
I
stressed?
don't know, the way you're staring at
You're
me,
nervous,
it's like
innit?
you're ready to argue.
I hear
Wow.
it. I hear it.
Is she intimidating you?
No, I'm alright,
feel
I'm
intimidated?
relaxed.
Good, because you know they will beat you. They say, I will beat you.
No problem, let's get the dilemma,
This is
let's
Timmy,
see what's
by the
going
way.
on.
Oh, nice to meet
This
you.
is our
Lovely to meet you, girl.
Nice
Yeah?
to meet you.
So hopefully we're going to have a good, clean debate today. So how the show works is I come from the In My Opinion podcast. We get dilemmas sent into the show, and we're going to read in one of our dilemmas, and hopefully you guys can help our audience to decipher the best way forward.
We can do that.
Okay, you can do that.
We can do
okay.
that one. Yeah.
All right. Kakati. My baby.
Give us warning.
sorry. Okay. All right, serious.
Sorry.
Kakati. My baby father is threatening to repossess my car.
Bombo clack.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I was with my kid's father for 8 years and married with 3 children. I was a stay-at-home mother whilst he chased his dreams and built his London record label to the point where he's now very successful. Before I met him, I was a model/video girl. I think we call those vixens.
Video vixen.
Vixens.
As well.
And I was making a decent amount of money, but sadly his ego couldn't handle me being popular. So he asked me to quit my job and he'll take care of me and the children and the bills.
Oh, yeah.
When we separated last year due to his consistent cheating, he allowed me to keep the house and the car. Issue is, someone took a video last week of my new partner driving me and the children to a party. So their father called me, chatting nonsense, saying he gave me the car to drive the children to and from school, not for my boyfriends to drive it. It's so disrespectful how I would let a man drive his car or even sit in his car. I don't feel he's being reasonable, because how can I stop my man from using my car?
I'm on her side. I feel like if you've given me the car, it's now mine. If I give you a gift, you can't now say, I can't monitor who uses the gift.
Interesting.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But my thing is, whose name is it in? Because how can he
Clearly
repossess it?
It
hers.
must be in his name for him.
Oh.
So that means it's not hers.
No, but it's a gift now. If I buy you something, it might be in my name, but it's yours.
You know what? My thing is this. We can sit here and focus on that.
Oh, see how men
That
gaslight.
that is very surface level.
Oh gosh.
Let's go a little bit deeper.
Let us go deep.
Go on.
So she's a grown woman.
With 3 children.
She's a grown woman,
With 3 children.
and she has sat there and allowed a guy.
Her new boyfriend.
No, forget the new boyfriend.
Oh.
Oh, we're thinking about
Let's go back. The
Oh,
old,
the old-
the
Let's
go
old
back.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
She managed to build a life with a man that leads with his ego.
Damn.
She's a grown woman. She can't read character.
No,
And
hold
she's
on.
here complaining about a car that's not in her name.
Hey.
Hold on, wait, that's too far.
How is that too? Not
Recency bias. You know when I meet you, yeah, I may not see that you lead with ego. But the more I get to know you, the more I'll get to see, okay.
And it
he's
took
an
3
egotist.
kids and 8 years.
Sometimes you have mistake. Sometimes it takes you time. You know, your eyes are blind. The scales haven't fallen off yet. I don't blame the woman. Sometimes
You don't blame the woman.
I don't blame her. She probably thought he was a good man, and also the pool of good men is also minuscule. I'm just kidding. I love them. Woo. But do you know what I mean?
Look, let's be honest, yeah. She allowed a man to take her out of her job because what? He wasn't comfortable. Is that what he said?
His ego. He didn't want her
Exactly, because of his ego. And she said yes. Clearly, this woman does not make good decisions.
No, but maybe
Wait,
she was choosing love. What do you know about love?
Okay, so let's even talk about this new boyfriend that's driving her old boyfriend's car. Because that's what's going on.
Yeah.
Where's his car?
Oh,
Ooh.
the table you are shaking has
Is
expensive
she
drinks.
not making, clearly
Hey.
she's gonna make the same mistake again. So rather than focusing on a man who wants back his car, because it's in his name, let's focus on the woman who has now got with another man who doesn't have his own car. She's probably also
How do you know
living
he doesn't have
wait,
his
wait,
car?
hold on. Is she not living in
do you
her
know?
ex-boyfriend's yard as well?
He left her the car. In the
What
house.
about if he wants to repossess that as well?
Well, he won't. Hallelujah.
What will stop him?
We just have to pray for that one. I feel like I hear you, but I don't hear you. Because
And that's the
you
issue.
don't know
A lot of women don't want to listen.
Come on, get out of here, rabbit. Think about it. It could have been the man's only time driving that car.
Okay.
We're hearing one side of the story. You don't know. He might have a BMW 24th plate. Mercedes
Why didn't he take that
24th
to the
plate.
party? That's a nice
Because
car.
he didn't want to. How do you know?
Okay, may I interject slightly? I just want to ask, would you have an issue if the roles were reversed? So you've now left you were the breadwinner, you've left your ex-husband with the car and the kids. Would you mind if another woman was driving the car?
No. Drive the car. Because once I'm done with you, I'll wash my hands of you. I've cleaned my hands. And I'll go by myself. I'm sure that I'll go and find another man that will drive my own car. Or I'll drive his car too.
So if she's really done with the ex-boyfriend, why doesn't she just give the car back?
Do you give gifts back when someone's giving you a gift?
If they're gonna try to use it to control me,
But how would you
have
know?
it.
How would you know until they've done it?
Yeah, the moment you sit there and you say, I'm gonna take the car back if you carry that on, take it.
But you need to
Why
remember-
doesn't she take it?
Are you-
Why? Because she's still relying on her ex-boyfriend.
Oh,
My God.
but also you need to think. She has 3 children to also think about.
Yes.
If it was just me, I'm giving your car back. I beg. Don't stress me. Me waku. I can't die for anybody. Do you know what I'm saying? But because I have 3 children to drive, how are they going to get to school? And by the sounds of it, they're young. They're not people that are going to get bused to school by themselves.
Yes.
So I would put my thoughts to the side
Right.
and be like, you know what, yeah? Obviously, I don't want to drive the car, but I still got the car, so you can complain all you want. If I told you to shut up now, I'm still driving your car.
And that leads back to the woman, because if you say she's got 3 kids to think about, she should then think about the new boyfriend that's coming into her life. Has he got a foundation that she can lean on?
But how do you know that? From the dilemma they've given us, you're taking my
Oh, clearly
foundation.
he's not driving another car, is he?
Maybe he was just test drive. She just didn't want to drive. She was tired. You know?
What do you think? Let me hold on, because clearly right now we're dealing with a woman that has picked one guy who leads with his ego and another
Yeah.
guy who has got nothing to lead with.
God.
At least one is leading, you know?
Who is the common denominator here? It's her.
But
And then you
also-
want to sit there and say, oh, she's got to think about her kids.
Yeah.
You should really be thinking about these things beforehand, before you get into another relationship with someone that cannot provide for you. Because that's what she's looking for.
Okay.
She's looking for a man that can provide for her.
Clearly. But
And
she's
she-
already got the stuff. If I've got 10K now, why would I now go and give the 10K back and go and build my own 10K when I've already got the foundation here?
If you've got the 10K, cool, and you don't want to give it back,
Yeah.
make sure your new man has 10K as well.
Do you think, as a woman, if you have 3 children and you're separated with your long-term partner,
Yeah.
that it is right to get with a man who can't offer you the foundations? You're going to get a man that's going to move into your house, he's going to drive your car. Do you think that is...
For me personally, innit?
Yes, yes.
That's not
Advise
my...
your sister.
I give it... My sister,
Yeah.
please, just make sure I'm trying to fight for you. Please fight for yourself. Like, I genuinely hope that this man has some sort of foundation. Because if he doesn't have a foundation, she better leave. Because as much as he was egotistical, he was a provider. At the end of the day, let's be frank, do you know what I'm saying? Some people, a lot of providers have a lot of ego because they know what they have to offer. I'm not saying it's correct, because me, I don't go for egotistical men, no. But do you know what I'm saying? But I think she needs to think, does he offer me at least the same amount or more?
Yes.
Because I beg, let's upgrade. Let's be moving forward. Am I
She
preaching
hasn't,
to
she hasn't
somebody?
upgraded,
She's
clearly.
it sounds like she's very stagnant.
Yeah.
That's what
It's giving like, and also I heard that the pool gets smaller when you have children. So you just start settling for whatever it is that you can get, rather than like actually
But
going
wait,
for the
she
person
remember
that you
she
want.
said that she was successful at one point,
She was, as a video vixen.
right? So did she not have a backup plan just in case as well?
But what if the money has run out? How many years ago? 5 years ago, she gave up the job?
She can go and make more money,
I
can
think
she
she
not?
said she was with him for 8 years.
She was with him for 8 years and she gave up
Yeah,
the...
8 years.
So the problem here is she keeps relying on other people
Yeah, it's a
for
dependency
stability.
thing. Do you feel like, a woman should always have their own money? Like if
100%.
you're gonna be the provider, let's say you're a traditional man,
Yeah.
and you now want a woman that you want to take care of completely,
Yeah.
should she still have her own money?
Yeah, me personally, I would want her to still have her own because then I know she's not there out of necessity. She's there because she wants to be there.
But why would I marry you out of necessity?
Because you don't have your own. You don't have your own car. You don't have your own house.
Wow,
So you're moving into mine. You're driving my car.
what a shame.
She still
What
doesn't
a
have her
pity.
own, even with a new boyfriend.
Yeah.
And he hasn't got his. Is the
Hold on,
boyfriend
where's
living
the
in
where's the boyfriend's
ex-boyfriend's house?
It's not stipulated, but I can only imagine.
Where's the
I can
boyfriend's
only
house?
imagine.
Where, it's true.
Can I ask you a question then,
Yeah.
as a man? Would it bother you if this was your situation and your ex's new man is driving your car? Is that disrespectful?
You know what it is? It depends on the relationship I have with my ex. If
Come
the
on.
relationship isn't great, out of spite, I'm not saying it's right, but out of spite, I would exercise my power and say things
And
like
take
that.
the car
Yeah.
back.
I might just say it just to be cheeky.
But would you actually take the car back? Do you actually have the...
No, for me
to do
personally, I
such?
wouldn't because I understand that, okay, you're looking after my kids, so they need to get around.
Yeah.
I need
Okay.
to make it as easy as possible for you. But then I would look and I would think, what type of man have you brought into a house with my kids? Because clearly he's not a man.
So you're more concerned about the well-being of the children than the well-being of your wife, ex-wife.
100%.
So you don't care. You
It's
don't-
not- it's not
8
that I-
years
no.
of love. You don't love... You can't tell me you don't love someone anymore after
Love
8
can
years.
end, but the love for my kids never will end.
So how can you still love the person that's taking care of your children? No, how can you still love their children but not love the person that's taking care of your children?
I don't have to be in love with them, but I can care about them.
So if you care about me, you give me the car and the house now. Should I be homeless?
I'm doing it for the kids. I'm not doing it for you.
Damn.
So you care about your exes? Do you still love your exes?
Exes? I don't...
Because of the okay, so if you had exes that
Oh,
were
in
fathers
a
of your children,
hypothetical
in a
world.
hypothetical
Oh,
world, you'd still
would I
love
care?
the father of a child?
No, I wouldn't love them. I'll care for you. I'd probably still have a
So what,
soft spot
what
for
do you say she does now? In this moment, the guy is threatening to repossess the car if it happens
Sister,
again.
give that man back the car. Give that man back the car. Because once he's got that, no, to be fair though, because if she gives him back the car, he can then ask for the house. So it could be two ways. She could either give back the car and he has nothing over her, or she could give back the car and then he now realizes, oh, your new boyfriend is inside the house that I'm paying for you. Give me back the house.
Would he be wrong if he felt
100%. Sorry,
back the
it's
house
too
if
far.
it-
A car is not a
It's
necessity.
too
A house
far.
is. Yes.
But the new boyfriend and what living in the house, you don't think that is a reason?
Maybe, just two times call for desperate measures now.
So you don't think for
How can you be in a new relationship and desperate?
Chai. Chai.
Clearly that relationship ain't great.
Maybe she's
made a
maybe
bad
she's
decision.
lonely. Have you thought about that? Do you know what loneliness does to a person? Do you know?
Issue. A lot of women are too desperate for love. They make bad decisions.
But then also on the flip of that, I feel like a lot of women aren't desperate for love because we get that same gratification from other relationships. Like I feel like I will get love. Okay, not to that degree, yo. My friends are not rubbing my bum. But like I feel like I get the love and like the affection from my friends. I don't necessarily need a man. It's nice. There's a certain type of love that they can give me that my friends can't.
Yeah.
But men don't have that. Your male friends are not gonna sit down, tell me all your problems, be your support system.
No, I agree.
you know that's
but
true.
men don't care as much about love as we do respect. So that's why we don't die for relationships.
Why do men care so much about respect? Like, why is it respect over love? Because there's certain men that will love someone, but if the woman doesn't respect him, he's gone. What? Before
Like
she
the
can even
wind.
breathe.
I just feel like it
Finish.
feels different. My thing is, I just say to the woman, she needs to get her life together.
Yeah.
Stop talking to us about other people.
Ooh, be accountable.
Yeah, you're a
Wow.
mother of 3. At some point, your kids are gonna look and say, okay, could my mum stand on her own 2 feet? Or was she constantly relying on a man that no longer loves her?
What about if the man is actually a really good man for her? So the
Well,
new
the
boyfriend
new-
is
the
actually
new
a
boyfriend.
really good man, he just doesn't have the bread.
Yeah, then if you need to move back into your parents' house if you can, because this is what I'm saying, you need to give back the car and the house.
Not the house, come
But
on.
my thing is, it's too volatile to be relying on someone who might not have the most positive feelings towards you.
It's true.
If that's your stability, if that's your foundation in your life,
Can go like this.
you're setting yourself up for failure. Because at any
What's
moment
your
you can
8
pull the
years
rug
of
on you.
savings? Auntie, what's your 8 years of money?
That's a very good question.
This is not the time. What did you
8
do? Are you
years.
a reckless spender? Should we be considering that? Should
And
we?
Then, okay, so my last question to you guys then is on the house. So I think we've dealt with the car.
Yeah, the car needs to go back.
But on the house point then, is it right for her to be able to bring a new romantic partner into a house that her ex is paying for? Is that disrespectful?
I think it's not an ideal situation, but I don't think it's disrespectful. Should she be dragging herself and the 3 kids to the boy's house?
I would say have a conversation with your ex first. But then again, to me, that's where the issue is. If you have to ask permission
Yeah.
from your past
It's
in
control
order
now.
to have a future,
Ooh, you ate it. Yeah. Give it to them. Now I hear that. I feel like with that dynamic, a conversation won't work. Because he clearly doesn't want to talk.
and
He
he's
said
got an
straight
ego.
to action.
She said he's got an ego, exactly.
He's got straight to action. He said, yeah, I'm taking that car. He didn't even say, let's talk this through, let's work this out. He didn't say any of that. So I think keep the house. Though it may be a bit,
It's not up to her to keep the house.
Oh wait, that's true before he goes on.
Bro.
Sorry. You're right, no, it's true. But you can bring him in. Come on, he doesn't need to know. Who's gonna tell him? Where's he living? Come on.
Okay.
I don't
It's
encourage
risky.
secrecy, but
It's risky.
It's risky. Okay. No, I appreciate both your views. I think you both covered all bases of the argument.
We had to.
I think it's now down to the viewers to let us know in the comments what side you fall on. Do you think she should give the car back or should she stand her ground? It was a gift given to her at the end of the day. Should he be in control of who drives in it? So let us know what you think in the comments. Until next time, peace.
Mwah.